Hey guys, it's Ben with Design 3, and today I'm talking to Markus Persson, aka Notch, creator of Minecraft and founder of Mojang. How are you doing today, Markus?
I'm tired today.
Yeah, tired.
Yeah, last day of GDC, yeah.
So when did you first start playing video games, and what are some of your all-time favorites?
Oh, well, I guess it started when we got our first computer, which was a Commodore 128. So I must have been 7 or 8. My all-time favorites, I guess Doom is a big one, Half-Life, Dungeon Master, Dungeon Keeper, XCOM. There are a few.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite video game character?
Oh, favorite character? Sonic is a good one. I'm not sure why. Gordon Freeman.
Yeah.
Guybrush Threepwood.
I would agree. And so how did you kind of learn the skills you needed to become a game developer?
Just practice. I just started programming. I primarily started just programming. And after a while I got more and more interested in design as well.
Right. And how did you break into the video game industry? What was your first job you had?
Well, it took a while to get an actual job in the game industry. I had some kind of jobs doing programming when never in the game industry. I did some hobby programming, made some games with friends, and then I got a job at King.com about, I don't know, 7 years ago.
That's great. And what is a typical day of work like for you? Kind of on, if there is an average day, you know?
Yeah. Well, right now I get into work and I resume whatever I quit the day before, because I got this trick now where I don't finish the last thing I do during the day.
Okay.
It actually works. Then it's catching up on emails. Sometimes they get in faster and I can actually read them.
Right.
But usually I can kind of catch up to them. Checking on Twitter, making sure, I don't know, to reply to fans.
Yeah, yeah.
Try to do as much programming as this time.
Right. I've started asking people, it's kind of an odd question, but what time do you usually go to bed at night?
Oh, I'd say about 11 these days.
Okay.
Used to be later.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's, I feel adult.
Can you tell us how many people are in your team and what the workflow is like between them?
In the team, well, at the company we're 22 people now.
Okay.
Some aren't in the office, but they're like outsourced support personnel and such.
Right.
In the Minecraft team, there are 2 people at the moment. In my team, there's no one, because I'm just playing around with basically nothing these days.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. And how do you, is there kind of any methods you use when you're working together to make sure everything gets done, you know, manage your time and stay on track?
We kind of try to keep the teams really small, so we don't really need any like systems for it. Right. So it's basically just talking, making sure you're in the same room. And we use some version control, of course, to make sure that there's no severe conflicts in the source code. But other than that, it's basically just communication. So
how important is the community of players that forms around a new game?
I'd say that depends on the game. For Mojang and Minecraft, it's like immensely important. That's basically the reason we're here, is the community that formed.
And so I posted a thread on Reddit asking Minecraft players to submit questions, and I got over 100 responses.
Oh, cool, yeah.
And so there's some really interesting ones in there. And maybe there's some things you can't answer, but I'm still going to ask anyway.
I'll try.
A big one was, is Minecraft ever going to come out on PlayStation 3?
Not in the foreseeable future now.
Okay. Yeah. And what is the current status of the Minecraft modding API?
Oh, I don't know what the status is. Just before we went to GDC, we kind of hired a bucket team and got them started on actually working on the official Minecraft server.
Okay.
I think the plan is to make the official Minecraft server compatible with Bucket, and then leave Bucket open as an open source project as well on the side.
Right. Another big one was people wanted to know if there's going to be more vehicles coming into Minecraft at all.
They'd have to ask Jens. I left all the design decisions to him.
Yeah.
I think it would be fun to explore more like that, preferably through modding, so people can, or not necessarily through modding, but make sure that people can design their own vehicles would be fun.
Yeah, that'd be great. And that was another big thing people wanted to know about. What is your role with Minecraft now that you've handed it off to Jens?
Basically, nothing. Like strategic business level decisions, but when it comes to the game, I try to make sure to just leave it to Jens, because otherwise I'm gonna kind of step on his toes.
Yeah. So a friend of mine, and actually a former coworker, he has 2 kids. It's a boy and a girl, ages 3 and 6, and they both love Minecraft. Did you ever expect that Minecraft would be a hit with young children?
No, actually not. I designed the game for myself, kind of. the type of game I want to play. I guess I maybe kind of childish or something, because there are a lot of children that actually like the game.
Right.
Or perhaps they're really intelligent children.
Yeah, yeah. And now you have the Minecraft Legos, of course, which go right with that, so that's great. If you weren't a game designer, what do you think you might be doing instead?
If I weren't a game designer, then I'd probably just be a programmer and just follow someone else's design decisions.
Right, right. And what advice would you give to people who want to get started making their own video games?
Make sure you actually work on the games. Don't spend too much time worrying about all the other stuff around it.
Right.
I mean, that's important, but you can deal with that later. Just focus on the games.
Okay. And then that actually brings me to my final question, and it might be kind of a trick question because I asked you it last year, so I'm gonna see if you have the same response. But if you had to sum up game design in just one word, what one word would you choose?
Wow, I answered this last year. I forgot that. Oh wow. Well, I guess one word. That's mean.
It's probably the hardest question.
Yes. Surpriselessness? That's a horrible word. I just made it word up.
I like it though.
Yes.
I think last year you said rule set, which was kind of
Yeah.
a kind of compound
Yeah.
word, but it was great. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us today, and we love Minecraft, and keep up all the great work.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.